With Falcon hockey coach Joe Cranston. And Joe, last weekend the Falcons won the NCHA playoff championship that went along with their NCHA regular season title. Beat Lake Forest 4-0 on Friday, and in the championship game beat Adrian 4-2. Could you talk about those two games a little bit?
Lake Forest game was a really fun game. I think that was, we played as well as we have all year. You know, that was a team that split with us earlier in the year down there, or actually it was in the second half, but they outshot us in the game we won, and then they beat us the next day. So that was really nice, and nice to shut them down. And and that was our third shutout in a row. And Melissa Deerdorf, with almost 380 minutes without being scored on, set a school record for shutouts with that game. So that was just awesome for her. But for our whole team, we really played well. I always like the way Lake Forest plays. They're a class act program. They're well coached. They work hard. To get a 4-0 win there was big. And then going into the championship game, a repeat, kind of same, a rematch of last year. Adrian beat Superior, so that game was crazy first period with just don't want to get into it, but it was not a fun experience. And but once we were able to play and play some 5-on-5, and we got a couple goals up on them. Great individual effort by Kate Mason, falling backwards on her back and shooting one into the upper right-hand corner. And then Brooke Story did everything on her goal, walked it out of the corner, shot, kept going to the net, got the rebound, put it in. So then we had that 2-goal lead going into the third. Same thing as we had a year ago, and we blew it. So our goal in that third period was just come out and just keep the puck deep. We weren't concerned with scoring. We didn't put a lot of pucks on the net, but we really shut Adrian down in the last 10 minutes. That was really fun. I mean, if you're at that game and you're watching and you understand the game of hockey and watching our kids have 10, 20, 30-second shifts at the very longest, just get the puck deep, lock down our lanes. We played a really disciplined, fun ending to that game. As we got closer to that final buzzer and the crowd was into it, and that last minute, and they couldn't even get across the red line hardly for almost the last half of that period. And so I thought we just did an outstanding job. Just the girls just played great and disciplined. We made very few mistakes, and when that buzzer went to get that O'Brien Cup back into our trophy case was a huge accomplishment that we've been talking about now for a year.
Joe, with that accomplishment, the Falcons earned another berth into the NCAA tournament. I think that's the third one in a row, 5th time in school history. Playing Gustavus Adolphus, it's become a tradition almost. Great series between these two teams. Your thoughts going into Saturday's game, which is at 2 o'clock down at Gustavus?
Yeah, it is. It's a tradition. I'm glad we're playing the Gusties. I like playing down there. It doesn't even matter if we're at home. We usually have a lot of support down there. There's a lot of red in that rink cheering us on. And Mike Carroll's a great coach, and what he's done there with that program, and they've won the MIAC 9 years in a row. I mean, it's just crazy how good they are in their program and how well coached they are. So it comes down to this the last 3 years, and or last 4 years. I'm not even sure. They won 2 out of the last 3. So yeah, this is the 4th year in a row now. So that should be a fun game. I don't expect it to be a lot of scoring. Probably going to be a 3-2 game, or 2-1 or 1-0 or something like that is kind of what I expect. But we're playing really well right now. Just thinking we just had 4 playoff games and we outscored our opponents 16-2. I mean, that doesn't mean a lot now because it's a whole new season, but it does tell me some things that we're playing well. We're playing well defensively. We're getting some pucks in the net. In the past years, it was always in the back of my head, well, geez, I wonder what team's going to show up. And I had that a lot last year and the year before. And I don't have that feeling with this team. This team's pretty confident. They're all working hard right now. They're all very driven to win that game and get to the Frozen Four. So anybody heading to Gusties is going to see a great game. We're really looking forward to it.
Joe, good luck to the Falcons this week, and we'll talk to you again next week.